and I'm here to present my work, user experience evaluation for automation tools and industrial experience. So before talking about the work, I will introduce you to Sidia. Sidia is a is a research, development, and innovation center based in Manaus, Amazonas, Brazil. Sidia is also a reference in the development of embedded software in software quality and mobile solutions. We are an important Samsung partner in Latin America because we developed the Android for Samsung devices here. So this work presents an experience of applying an UX evaluation methodology for an automation tool in Android software industry to assist software engineers in identifying the UX problems faced by users. The reason of this work is that software with bad UX is doomed to failure, and in automation tools is not different. So the review showed us some evidence about this. 88% of online shoppers do not return to a website after having a bad experience. 70% of online businesses that fail do so because of bad usability. 53% of mobile system visitors leave a page that takes longer than 3 seconds to load. People form 75% of their judgment on a website's credibility purely on its aesthetics. And lastly, bad mobile optimization annoys 48% of users. And despite automation tools meet the functional requirements, we have a significant impact in the UX. First, in our scenario here, our automation tools don't satisfy the users when we talk about usability, and this makes that users do not trust the automation to execute their tasks, and because of it, users prefer to perform manual tasks instead of using our automation tools. So this occurs because software engineers, when developed the software, the automations, they concern just about the requirements, the functional requirements, but they didn't understand how humans interact with the software. And to help them to assess UX for automation tools, we developed a methodology for assess the UX based on 3 techniques. The first technique is the heuristic evaluation developed by Jacob Nielsen. This heuristic is made by designers to identify potential UX problems. After that, we use the result of the heuristics to create a survey and identify the real UX problems, and we submit this survey to the users. And when we finish the survey, we need to validate all the previous informations with the users through the user interview. So from the 10 Nielsen defined 10 heuristics evaluation, and we identified that 3 of them are the most frequent problems mentioned by users. So, and the other 7 are just that's not significant in our evaluation. So designers considered the 3 heuristics, like visibility of the system status, the match between system and real world, and recognition rather than recall. After that, the designers defined the severity of each one, and they identified that this visibility of status has the severity 4. That means that's the worst problem that we have. Like from 0 to 4, 0 means it's not a problem, and 4 means a big problem and need to be fixed as soon as possible. 3, it means a major problem, but we can ignore it for some time. And 4, we need to fix it immediately. So for visibility of the system status, we got the designers assessed it as we had big problems there. The match between systems and real world, I had the severity 3, then that we can fix it, we can wait to fix it. And recognition rather recall, the designer also said that is a big problem and we need to fix it as soon as possible. And from this three heuristics, the designers created a survey, and this survey what the survey grouped the many questions about each heuristics, and we identified the main problems come from this three groups, like error messages, system response to errors, and also proper feedback about what software is doing. And after the survey, we started the interviews based with all these results to validate this information. And the result, as you can see, in the first level we have the visibility or the heuristic. The second level we have the survey classification, and the last level we have the result of the interviews that we identified. So as you can see here, the users had a different vision about the software of comparing with the designer's painting, because in the first analysis, the heuristics give us three groups of problems: the visibility of system status, and the match between system and real world, and the recognition rather than recall. So during the interview, we identified that just visibility of status and the match between system and real world are the real problems that the users perceive. So from these problems, we can list the error message that do not display the field in error, no confirmation or feedback for user actions, improper feedback about what software is doing. We have no feedback indicating next group of actions can be started. Also, poor specification of system progress when observable delays happens, and there are no dialogues in the system while users are performing activities. And the other heuristics point indicates that the match between system and real world, we have the problem about the system response to errors. That is the unexpected behavior of the automation. So as conclusions, we present our experience of applying the UX evaluation method for an automation tool in Android software industry. We define a methodology for UX assessment based on heuristic evaluation survey, and user interview. We identify critical problems related to error message, software response to errors, and proper feedback about what software is doing. And as feature works, the designer will propose a new UX to fix the problem that we found during the UX assessment, and the developers will implement the changes for the automation tool, considering the identified issues in this assessment. So thank you very much. Do you have any questions?
Thank you very much, Mr. Thiago, for your great presentation.
Thanks.
Does anyone have any question to Mr. Thiago?